Hi, I'm John Romero, and you're watching The Ark on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3.
What up to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali? That's right, snooch to the nooch, to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali. Represent.
It's not fake. It's faith. This is faith.
Time of great dismay and of spiritual decay, Richard created CMMA to gain the power of Christ in both his hands, to unite his fellow man. He was soft when he was young, but now he sees. God will help you understand, so you need to be a man. Don't be weak, just be like God and have a plan. So step out into the yard, spread your arms, let down your guard. Think of Jesus, it's not hard, you're on the ark now. Only some souls will be saved, to the big user's dismay. Richard's come to save the day, so board the ark. Neon Bible is the truth, bringing Jesus to the youth. Even adults need some help to hear his call. The Old Testament is old, that's why that word is in bold. It don't talk about a modern world at all. 10 Commandments were okay when they're written in their day, but in our crazy world we've lost our moral life. Old Bible's only tell of outdated past to hell. It never says thou shalt not plow thy neighbor's wife. So step out into the yard, spread your arms, let down your guard. Think of Jesus, it's not hard, you're on the ark now. Only some souls will be saved, to the big user's dismay. Richard's come to save the day, so board the ark. Step out into the yard, spread your arms, let down your guard. Think of Jesus, it's not hard, you're on the ark now. Only some souls will be saved, to the big user's dismay. Richard's come to save the day, so board the ark. What to do when they're coming for you, and your prayer towel just ain't dry. Christ's plug is crashing, fire the fox, and you look for an alibi. Weeping tears for the final beers you resisted while in your bed. Knowing Richard would say, no, not today. There's some dad's cleaning the fridge instead. So step out into the yard, spread your arms, let down your guard. Think of Jesus, it's not hard, you're on the ark now.
Can you bring it up in my earphone? I can't hear it out of the iPads. Bring up the iPads. We're ready? Okay. On 3, 2, we'll do the. So many of you are eating your seed. Or that way. That works too. Sow your seed. Okay, let's do it. Eat your seed. Okay. Sow your seed. Don't eat your seed. All right, 3, 2. Hello. Oh, hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. And let there be light. Hello, everyone. Hello. And welcome to the Ark. I'm your host, Richard Burnish, and you're watching the Ark live on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3. And the first thing I'd like to do is wish everyone a happy 2021. 2021. And also hello to everybody watching at home on their television program on Montclair Public Access. Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3. And not only that, but everyone watching on the internet. So Chad, if we can put up, well, I got dressed up extra nice today because it's 2021. But anyway, Chad, if we can put up the mail program. I want to see some of the mails. And we're seeing some familiar names here. Let's take a moment and just say hi to everyone. We see Anthony J. So good for you to be here. Monica, God bless you. Lewis, so good to see you there. So good to see you. And Matt Smith, and John is here, and Ron, and James Lasco is here, and Daisy is here, and Friendly Stranger, John C., God bless you. Charles Baxter, God bless you. So good to be here. Praise be, glorious day. Hugh is here. There's a name there that says I'm a fish. It says he's a fish. How about that? And we have a donation here from Tony. I see we got one from Tony up on the screen. It's a little bit low. I just would like everybody to know if you plan on donating to the show, that does not set the standard of what the donation should be. We're going to want to bring it up. And Dense Cabbage, and Steph, and Friendly Stranger, and everyone, really, truly everyone. I'd love to say all of the names, but we can't say all of the names. You simply can't just say all of the names. You can't say all of the names. There's so many names that are on there. So many. But welcome everybody, and welcome to the program. And we said all the names of the people in the internet, but I'd also like to extend a very happy 2021 to everybody watching at home on their TV sets on C-band, Montclair Public Access. So a very happy new year to you as well. We've got a fantastic show. I know I say that every show, but I really mean it. I really mean it. We've got a special guest coming up at the second half of the show. Okay, we've got Dykk Schyttman, who's going to be joining us. He's going to be talking a little bit about dating, about going out on dates, and and how to, ways that we can all improve our relationships with females. For all those of us that are single, like myself, and we've been in lockdown for quite a while, and we're ready to maybe meet some new people. And it says Lewis super chatted. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to ask you to keep it down, Lewis, while I'm reading my intro monologue here. So we've got Dykk Schyttman coming up a little bit later in the second half. We have the Kidz Kabin, and of course, we have your phone lines. Now, before we get to any of that, and I'm excited. I'm excited because we've been trying to get Mr. Schyttman on the show for a long time now. And if you are maybe a young man, a young gentleman caller, you're looking for some dating advice, okay, then you're gonna want to hear what Mr. Schyttman has to say. So I think we could all level up our dating skills, and in the new year, and we could all be a little bit better. Okay, we could all be a little bit better. But before we get started, as you know, I'd like to start with a quick, short prayer, and then we're going to open up. So this is CFer. I thought we added that one to the list. Add that one to the list. I don't want to see that one again. Okay. We're going to start with a prayer here. Had fun with you at the bar yesterday. Now let's watch the show. Okay, well, I agree with that second part. Let's watch the show. We have a new sponsor down at the bottom. We're now fully sponsored by localprayers.net. Okay, so we have a new sponsor, and we just like to make sure that we put our best foot forward for our new sponsor. But okay, and I'm going to read if everyone could bow their heads here. I've got my iPod here to start our just a short prayer for love. Okay. If we could please add CFer to the list, because that's the second time now that I'm seeing a little a hair here is on this hat. I don't know. It's a little bit of a hair on there. I don't want to see that showing up again. Okay. So God, all right, if I could please bow their heads here. God, help me love the life that I live right now. Show me the good things that I often overlook, and help me to be content with what I have. I've got this hat here, and I'm grateful for it. Forgive me when I compare myself to others. Forgive me for longing for things outside of you and your kingdom. Thank you for loving me right where I am, right as I am. Help me to keep my eyes only on you, Jesus, wherever you may be. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Bowing hard, very hard, Richard. Let's get this show underway. I agree with that, Hugh. Let's open up those lines. I think it's time. Enough of this jibber jabber. We're blessed. We did our prayer. If I can get an amen in the chat, and let's open up those lines, I think. Chat, I think we should open up those lines. First thing we should do is let's open them up. That one guy didn't even want to hear the prayer. He said he didn't want to hear it. So let's just open up those lines. Let's open up those lines. Let's open them up. Let's open up those lines. Let's open them up. All right. So the prayer line is at the bottom of the screen. 1909-345-6434. And I'm taking your calls right now. So call in. It says Kyle Shawnard super chatted $2. I would just like to also say that $2, we recommend you donate more than that. But that's okay. So open up those lines. Open up those lines. Open up those lines. Look at them. Open them up. Sebastian wants to open them up. Monica wants to open them up. Let's open them up. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's go to our first call. Oh, we have a message here from Richard. I bought Dad's cream over 2 weeks ago and have been waiting for a stream to drink it. I can finally ingest all this tasty cream. Well, let me tell you, Major, I'm having one with you tonight. Okay. Let's clink drinks and have a sip. good. That's good. Open up those lines. Okay, our first call tonight. Our first call tonight. The first call. I feel it's going to be a good one. Caller, are you there? Caller. Hold on, Chad. Turn down the GD music here. Can you hear that music there, Chris?
I can't hear it anymore. You're good.
Yeah, but did you hear it before that? Did you hear the song that was playing?
Oh, I heard it.
That was one that's
Yeah.
really it's a good one, huh?
That's what we call around here a jam.
A jam. That's
That's a jam.
what he calls a jam. That's what he calls a jam.
That's a jam.
So welcome to
Yes, sir.
welcome, Chris. You're the first caller of the night. You're the first one to get through. I'm always excited for the first caller
Cool.
because it's the first one. It's nothing like getting in there for the first time. There's nothing
Right.
like having someone get in there for the first time.
And I'm very excited because I have something very important to call about.
Hold on here.
Okay.
Can
Hello.
you please? Hey, sorry. We're gonna ask everyone to watch the language. Okay. I'm seeing some language up on these messages here that our
There's some
sponsors
curse
would not approve of, because we got Chris on the line who's got he's got something he wants to talk about here. So let's be respectful of him. Go ahead, Chris. What's going on? How can I help you?
So, hello, Mr. Burnish. My name is Christopher, and I'm an undergraduate student at UC Berkeley. And we have been trying to contact you for a few months now.
Undergrad at
So
UC
let me make sure this
Berkeley.
is correct. Yes, sir. And
That's exciting.
so you never left us any contact information, and we saw this show and we decided, why not? Let's give it a try, see if we get through, see if you would pick up. And let me just make sure this info is correct. You have had a COVID test in the past 6 months, right?
Well, yes. You got to make sure that you're clean.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You got to make sure
Of course.
that you're clean. That you're a clean boy.
You got to be a clean boy. I understand. I'm a clean boy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yep.
so you're at UC Berkeley. We have been running a program where we collect tests here from the Montclair area, and we run them through a list of different trials and tests to check if you have any other diseases. And I have some interesting news for you.
So this is
So you are negative for COVID.
negative for COVID.
Hold on. Yeah, and you're also negative for herpes, the flu, the bubonic plague, and HIV/AIDS. But there's a caveat to that. We tested your DNA and we found something odd.
What's
And
what do you mean?
let's see.
What do you mean by odd?
So it seems your DNA is around 10 to 25% bird DNA. And along with that, you tested positive for bird autoimmune deficiency syndrome. You have BAIDS, Mr. Burnish. You have BAIDS.
I don't know. Maybe you, Doc. Listen. Maybe you mix the tests with. I have a. There's this kid. There's this young kid that calls into the program that claims to be related to me, and you know he's.
Is it Thomas, your son?
That's right. Yeah.
Thomas,
so
right?
I'm thinking maybe you guys might have crossed the samples.
We brought
Like
Thomas
maybe
in.
they got double penetrated or something like that. Because that happens.
We brought Thomas in, and we ran some tests on Thomas because we watched through your shows. We found out about Thomas.
Right.
We contacted him. We brought him in and ran
Well,
some tests on
Well,
him.
I'm sorry if I'm
And
I'm
turns
getting
out you
upset here,
are
but
the
you're talking
father.
about bird AIDS. Okay, like I'm not.
You have BAIDS, Richard. You have BAIDS.
I don't
deny
have
it.
BAIDS. I'm not even a bird. I don't even
Richard,
look
you
like a
have
bird.
BAIDS.
Look at my face. I don't even
Richard,
look like.
you're a bird.
Look at my face. It doesn't even look like a
Richard,
bird.
I'm crying. But listen, Richard. I
Did
love
Thomas put you?
but
Did Thomas put you
you're
up
a
to this?
bird.
Did Thomas
No,
put you up to
Thomas,
this?
You gave Thomas BAIDS. You passed it along to Thomas. You and Thomas.
Listen,
I'm so sorry, but
you sound
you have
exact.
6
You're
months,
probably
Mr.
one of his
Burnish.
little. You're probably one of his little bird friends calling me up trying to get me rattled on the air. Okay? But listen, listen,
Richard, you're projecting.
No, listen.
You're frustrated because you're a bird. You're projecting your insecurities onto me, and I don't appreciate it. I'm trying to help you out here, Richard.
I'm going to explain it to you in language of your people, okay? How about you clock off? Next call. We're going to go to call number 2 here. Hello, caller, and welcome to the Arc on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3. You're speaking.
Please be quiet. I'm on the phone with the man. Yeah, the man on the
Okay,
internet.
caller, you're going to have to go ahead here.
Yeah, the one with the hair, Leanne. Yeah, the one.
Well, I think we're going to have some problem
Hang on, hello?
with that one there. So let's. Logan, are you?
Hello?
Logan, are you on the line?
No, is this Mr. Burnish? Hello?
I'm looking at Logan
Hello?
here, who wants to speak with Reincarnation. I think we've got.
Mr. Burnish, this is Russell Buckholz. Can you hear me?
Who is that?
Sorry, Logan, I'm gonna ask you to just focus on my voice here.
That doesn't sound like the man.
Okay, you listen. Okay, you're gonna have to get out of here. Okay, we're having me and Logan are talking about something. Logan.
Logan, who's Logan?
Okay.
I'm
Chad, we got
calling
2
about
lines
my
crossed here.
daughter
Okay,
Bethany.
straighten out those lines.
I'm calling about my daughter Bethany. I heard 2 voices.
Okay, hold on. Okay, Russell.
Is that my son-in-law Calvin?
Russell, it's
Yeah.
okay. We've got it sorted out here. There was a problem with the lines, and one was penetrating. Sometimes 2. Anyway, I can hear you perfectly fine now, Russell. What seems? I recognize you. It's a regular caller. It's good to hear your voice again. Happy New Year. I hope you had a good holiday.
Yeah, well.
And how can we?
Happy New Year.
Mhm.
And my wife Leanne told me this morning. She said, "New Year, same bull crap." So I'm approaching the New Year with a bit of trepidation, but it's going to be a good year. How's your New Year?
Well, it was. It was very busy. Chad and I were busy working on the new season for the show, and lining up a lot of our guests. And we kind of took advantage of the fact that we weren't seeing our families, and it was just the 2 of us together. So we were just lying around, and we were just kind of working on this show here. And as you can see, we've got a new look here. As you can see, we've got some new graphics that Chad put onto the program. I don't think they're quite as good as our old ones, but it's what we can afford.
Well, yeah, I'm watching. Yeah, I saw the graphics.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like an old program I used to watch on the TV back in the 80s. It was on a public access channel, and I forget the name of the man, but the show was about automobiles, and it had a similar graphic. I like it. It looks good. And I see that you still got there's the photo of the horse back there.
You see that back there? Look, right back there. We've got that. That's right. That's a horse.
Yeah,
It's back
that's
there.
the horse back there. Yeah, well,
If you can
I
see
like
it there,
the horse
it's,
back there. And
straight in the back, over my shoulder. I like to keep it just over.
Yeah,
Just like over the shoulder.
yeah,
over
your
the shoulder.
Yeah, back
I've got.
there. There's
It's
a
like one of
horse.
those over the.
There's a horse actually. If
Because
you look by your ear,
if you look at your shoulder,
it's right by your ear. The horse back there.
over the shoulder horse holder. You see what I mean? See what I did there? It's like over the shoulder horse holder, because it's holding that. And you can see it back there. Is a picture of. I've got a photograph of a horse back there.
Yeah.
Because the thing about
Yeah,
that horse there is you
well-
want to have it. I like having that horse. So when the camera's, because the camera's on ropes, right? and it's slowly. It's like a special effect to look like we're on like in an arc, right? So the camera is always swinging on ropes to look like water. But we always want to make sure that you could always see that one, that because it's kind of like.
No, hang on. I know. Where's the horse? I'm looking now and I can't see the
You
horse
should be able
anymore.
to see it. It's just over the shoulder.
Kind of
over
behind
there.
your head. Oh, no, there it is. I'm sorry. No, my wife, Leanne, has an old television set, and it's kind of square. I'm guessing that, it wasn't matching with the frame of my box. Either way, that's a very nice horse back there.
Oh,
now,
thank you.
I'm calling. No, you're welcome. Well, I'm calling about my daughter Bethany, and about my son-in-law Calvin. My son-in-law Calvin is a real grade A piece of work. Calvin married my daughter Bethany about 7 years ago, maybe 8 years ago. And ever since then, my daughter Bethany has been a real had. I don't know what Calvin did to her. Every time that Calvin and Bethany had come over for Christmas, Calvin would come in, and the first thing that he'd do is go straight to my bathroom and blow it up like it's a damn, Japanese city. He'd just pull his pants down and blow out them britches and break my toilet seat. I thought it was really inconsiderate that he'd come into my house and poop in my toilet. Well, that was the first Christmas. It was like 2012 or 13. Well, Calvin came over for Christmas again this year. We finally had the family back together. Me, Leanne, my cousin Jeremy, my daughter Bethany, and my son-in-law, Calvin. Well, Calvin came over and he told me he'd heard me talking about him on your program. And first thing he'd done, threw bowls of grits right in my face. Well, my wife Leanne didn't take too kindly from it. Leanne told him to leave. Bethany wasn't too thrilled, so told Calvin to stop. My first instinct was to rear back and punch Calvin in the face. I put my knuckles right on Calvin's temple until basically what had happened is I contacted him at a contact speed of about 15 to 20 miles an hour and put Calvin onto the floor. Bethany started crying. Leanne was yelling at me. Cousin Jeremy's just sitting over in the corner laughing. He's kind of an idiot. He's clapping his hands like a seal. And Calvin's sitting on the floor swallowing his tongue. Well, the police got called, and they'd had a few run-ins with Calvin. Calvin started crying like a bitch. Now, the police didn't arrest me that night, but you're a man of God.
Yeah.
Now, if a man was to throw a bowl of grits into a God-fearing man's face...
Pretty much like you've got a good handle of that one. So I would recommend that you just keep on doing that, and everything I will be will be great. Okay. And thank you for your call. Let's move on here to line 5, where we have our next caller queued up. Hello, caller, and welcome. Welcome to the
hello,
to the
Richard?
welcome to the show.
Hello, Richard. Really nervous, Richard. Never been on this stream before.
Okay, well, let me ask you, who
So,
is it? I'm speaking with, my notes here say this is Michael?
No, this is Chad, not Michael.
Oh, okay, Chad, go ahead. Go ahead.
No.
Sorry about that.
Okay, so I would like to sing a prayer with you.
Sure, that'd be fantastic. What is
And,
the name of the prayer that you would like to sing?
Well, it's in development right now, but I think it's going to be called Dad's Cream, basically. I don't know if that's copyrighted or not.
Well, it might be, but that's okay since it's a work in progress. Sure, we always like sharing ideas, and especially if it's about. Let me ask you: the song is about worship.
Yeah, worship
Okay.
and prayer.
Okay, well, let's take it away, Chad. We'd love to hear your prayer song, your worship song. The man is singing a song, Chad, about prayers.
Okay, I'm gonna start now. Okay.
Okay.
So, Richard, and he's the best one ever. He can suck a fucking cock, you dumb shit. Nobody loves you, goddamn cunt. Fuck you, Richard.
Okay. Someone has a sense of humor. Today, someone's got another joker, but that's okay. We're prepared for that, and we knew that there'd be a little bit of rough talk on the internet. So let's hop over to our next call here on line 14, where we have Lisa, a female caller, which we always like to hear from. I mean, not that they're any different. They're everywhere I see them as equal, but I get excited when we get a female caller on the program. Hello, Lisa, and welcome to the show. I hope you feel very safe and comfortable talking to me.
Hi, Richard. So it's actually Lindsay.
Okay.
It appears
Sorry.
that your assistant, Casey, has gotten my name wrong. And I actually take really full offense of that. So,
because she wrote.
Please tell Casey to correct.
Oh, I'm very sorry about that. Sorry. Let me just make that change. It's not Lisa. Sorry, what was your proper name? Is Lindsay?
It's Lindsay. I told her multiple times it's Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Lindsay. Lindsay. It's not
Well,
Lisa.
you've got I like the sound.
So why are you laughing? Are you laughing at this? Do you think it's funny?
No, not at all. I just was trying to make it feel
I
like.
take really full offense to this, Mr. Burnish. You know what?
know.
I'm not
No.
going to get angry at you.
No, I was just trying to make it seem like we were having fun and we were friends, so you would feel comfortable and you'd feel at ease and you would trust me. And if this would.
You know, okay, listen, Mr. Burnish, how are you today, honey? How are you today?
Oh, doing fantastic, Lindsay. It's I always like the opportunity to meet new people and to help them. And maybe after the show, if we wanted to, like, we could maybe meet up someplace or something like that. No pressure. There'd be no pressure, but that could always.
I'm going to have to cut you short again.
Yeah.
Your chat is calling me Jewish. Could you please tell your chat blocks to stop calling me Jewish? I'm not
Okay, can
Jewish.
everyone please stop
I am
saying, dropping that type of words in there, okay? We don't support that.
I am from Jersey.
We don't want anyone saying that, okay? We've got a lady on the program, and I think we should be very respectful, and we should do everything to make her feel at ease on the show.
Exactly. Oh, goodness. I just dropped my AirPods. Just give me a second.
So
Okay.
what can I help you with, Lindsay? Lindsay, what seems to be? Oh, is
That's how I laugh like that.
yeah, I heard that you were doing you're doing some laugh there. I heard a laugh in my AirPad. I heard a bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
So
Anyway,
I have to ask you, Lindsay, what is it that what are you up to? Right, what are you doing? Like, right, what are you up? What are you up to?
Burnish, I have a job offer for you, honey. I have a job offer for you.
A job offer.
Yes, I do.
Well, let's. I'd like to hear a little. Tell me a little more.
Okay, so
I hope
here's
it's
the thing,
maybe it's.
honey.
Maybe, are you hiring me to be your boyfriend? just kidding. Just kidding.
No, I don't know.
I'm just a joke. I wouldn't.
Okay. Anyway, so this is basically a job for a curry shop. You know, like it's like a you know that the dish, the curry dish.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where it's like soup and rice. I think.
Yep.
I don't know. Anyways, so there's
It's like,
this person named Dandy.
It's like
and
a
they want
soup. It's like a. I believe what it is. It's a type of soup that has rice.
Like a soup.
Yeah.
That has rice.
Yeah, I'm familiar with
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I know that
So-
type of. It's like a type of soup.
They want you to work there. They want you to work there at their place called Dandy's Curryland. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, they want you to work as like a waiter. Okay.
All right.
Now, there's a procedure that you need to go through. Basically, you need to wear a bunny girl outfit or to be a waiter there. Okay, does that make sense?
No, I don't know. I don't think that's. I don't think that's going to be
Please,
okay.
honey, listen, it's job business, honey.
Listen. I was being polite because I thought it sounded to me like you were.
Honey,
you were flirting. You were flirting with me.
It's job business.
And now all of a sudden you just want to talk about business and you just want to kind of lead me on. Like you just want to kind of lead me on.
Honey.
You want to lead me on, like just like everyone, like you know what I mean. You're gonna lead me on and then
Honey,
like a real bitch.
I am not.
Real bitch. Like you just lead me on like that. So we're gonna go to our next call because I don't want to hear from another tease like that. And I wasn't even interested anyway from the start. I didn't even want to have anything to do with her like that. So I don't care. We're gonna go to our next call, where we have our next call on line 6 on the program. Welcome to the program.
Richard Burnish.
Hey, that's
Richard
my
Burnish,
name.
You son of a bitch.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. Don't wear it out.
Richard Burnish, you son of a bitch. You know exactly who this is, don't you?
Bubba, is that I think yes, Bubba.
You're
I
goddamn right.
Yeah.
Bubba Watson. Richard, you double-crossed me, okay? You haven't heard from me since that brother versus brother. I went into hiding. You told me if I gave my testimony about how I gave you a cock meat sandwich in prison, that you would keep that private, that you keep my voice anonymous, that you give me some kind of a voice modulator. But no, you put my name, you put my fucking voice out there.
Whoa!
You took so much from me.
You watch your tone. You're on my show. This is my show. Okay.
You keep your promises, and I watch my mouth. You son of a bitch.
You what? Whoa!
Nobody would know it was me. And guess what? You took everything from me, Richard. They kicked me out of the CMMA league.
What do you?
They kicked me out of the CMMA league.
Well, you know what? Good. One less piece of trash in there, trying to clean that place up. What are you going to do about it? Maybe it's good that you're out of there, Bubba.
I knew it was you.
You're talking about all the
you sick
CFing stuff. So maybe you're the CFer.
You know what they said? They said that you recommended that they kick me out from the CMMA league. You said this is CMMA, not CMM gay. He should go.
That's exactly what I said. With all due respect, that's exactly what I said. And I mean every minute of it.
Richard? You took my dream from me. All I wanted to do was be the CMMA champion. You took that from me. So
well, you don't have what it takes.
I am going to take something from you.
What?
I'm going to take something from you.
You don't have what it takes.
July 4th. I am taking your ARC. Everybody listening,
not
turn
gonna
in
happen.
your ARC tickets, return that shit. Ain't nobody need the ARC.
Not
Everybody, get ready, because you're going on Big Bubba's Booze Cruise.
No, we're
going to have beer.
Listen.
We're going to have butt fucking, and we're going to have booze.
Listen.
And we ain't need no Richard Burnish.
You're going to listen up right now, okay?
It's done, but...
You take a look at this. I don't know if you can see this here, but I'm drinking from one of these ARC cups, and it has a like a drawing on it of the type of man that I am, and it's a type of man that has a beard, and he's the type of man that's got one of those like those wolf things on his back from Game of Thrones, and you see that because he's the leader of the whole thing. Now I don't see. Oh, there. Hold on a minute. I do. Wait, there. I think I do see you, and you're way back there in the background. Right in the back there, little guy like that. Little tiny little guy like that calling up to the show, talking tough.
Let me tell you something. I'll tell everybody a story about when you was in prison, all right? The first day I seen you out in the yard, you were scared. You were, oh, I hope nobody rapes me. And you know what? I saw Stephen Schyttman there. And I walked up to him, and I said, what's up, pretty boy? And you know what he did? He did a shoulder stretch and said, you say that again, son. I said, what's up, pretty? And he slapped the shit out of me. Stephen was a man. Stephen was a man.
Listen,
not Richard was a man.
Listen,
was a man.
That was a long time ago, okay? And if you've read my life story here, and as most of the people watching the show probably have, everyone knows that I was a little bit soft, okay? Everyone knew that I was a little bit soft, and I didn't know I wasn't hard like I am today, okay? Because I didn't need to be. I didn't need to be hard because I had Steven, and Steven was the hard one, and he would go to bat for me. Okay? But now
you know what your boy Steven did?
But now let me tell you, now I have the strength of him and the strength of a man. Of Richard as a man. What? And you don't want any of that.
You know what your boy Steven did to you? He slapped the shit out of me. And I said, hey man, I ain't want no problems, Blondie. And he looked at me, he said, if you're looking for some ass, try Big Burnish over there. He's
you shut up.
He turned you in.
You
he
shut up.
You in. How do you like that?
Hang up.
He said, you know what?
I'm double hard.
You know what?
I'm double hard for both of us now, so you could just get off the program. I don't want to hear any more of that. And frankly, Chad, if you can't get Casey screening these losers off this program, I'm going to shut this thing down. Okay? Because I don't need to hear that. I'm hard now. Next call. We have time for one more call. One more caller. Let's go over to line 8 on our next call, chat. Put through line 8 right now. I don't care. You block it. You block his number.
Hello.
Hello, caller. Welcome, line 8. Welcome to the show. This is the ARC show with Richard. Yeah.
Hi, Richard.
What's up? What's going on? Hey, little guy. What's up?
There's been some people looking after me. They want my money.
There's some people after you that want your money?
They want They don't want me here anymore.
Well, who are you talking about? This is I recognize the accent here. Michael, who doesn't want you here?
I don't know if I can say over the phone. They might be listening.
You are safe here, okay? This is a safe zone, and there are walls and there are defenses in the safe zone. I want you to think of yourself like this is you, right? And think of me like this. Think of me inside of you, okay? Like I'm going in you like this. And then no one else can get in there because it's all protected and I'm inside. Think about it like that, okay? That's what this is.
Okay. This isn't the first time I've tried this. I was able to get away the first time. They have every exit blocked. I can't get out.
Where? Get out of where? Where are you?
I'm in my house.
And okay, I'm not sure I understand. You're supposed to be. Your home is a safe place.
But I thought, but these people, they don't care. They don't care who you are. They don't care what you.
Who are these people? Who are they? Is it Chad? Is it Chad?
Not Chad. Not Chad.
I'm trying to help you here, Michael, but you're gonna have to give me some more information here.
I think it's the government.
Well, why would the government be keeping you inside, Michael? That sounds crazy.
I'm $500 million in debt.
Well, that's a lot of debt. How did you manage to get? If they're going to type CFer on there, Chad, I'm going to pull the plug. I'm going to pull the plug. Why? How did you manage to get that much debt, Michael? What's the cause here? What's going on?
Over the years, I've just been spending as much as I can.
Okay, and what about your savings? Do you have any savings? Caller? Michael? Michael? Okay, we're going to have to try and get him back. We're going to have to try and get him back. Okay. Well, we're about to take our first short break. But before we do that, let's take a look at some of the messages that have been sent in on the pager that have come in on my white brother here. And we have them. We have some of them right here. Let's take a minute and look through some of these here. Now, these are for the callers who don't have an internet at home, and they either do a pager or they do a fax. What a fax is. You put a picture on a piece of paper, and then you put it in the machine, and then I can get a piece of paper that has the same picture. And some of these are, let's read a couple here. This one comes in from man of the name Dave. He says, Richard is my pastor. He is number one. He showed me the way to Jesus and saved my life. I will follow you to the ends of the earth. I'm hard for Jesus. Type hard for Jesus if you love Jesus. Well, I will type hard for Jesus. I'm going to type it into my computer. Hard for Jesus. And this master nib is telling me that the microphone is muted. Chad, he's telling me that it's muted. Fix the mic. Can they hear it? So type hard for Jesus. This one here comes in from Swinging Richard, who says, back at it with Richard's newest product, Burnish brand salty semen milk. Made 100% by semen for semen. Get a mouthful today. And it's a picture of the milk. And the man's drinking the milk. I don't know. He looks like he needs one of those Bure strips there, Chad. Look at those blackheads. I don't know if you can see all those blackheads on there. I don't know about that. I think you need one of those strips. I recommend maybe using like a wash, like set of Cetaphil or something like that, and maybe exfoliate that because that's looking pretty rough. It's a pretty rough one. This one, another one that comes in from man of the name Dave, who says, God touches us with healing hands. He'll hold us in his loving arms and wipe away our tears. And in the darkest part of the night, he'll ease all of our fears. That no other love can ever compare to the love we feel inside for Jesus who died upon a cross. And it's a picture of the cross right there. That's the picture of a cross. That's what that is. And that's why he put it on this. Chat, they're still saying it's muted. Okay? Turn it up. Turn up the mic, the voice things. Another one from Swingin' Richard. It says, are you single female? Do you need household chores done by sweaty men? Richard Burnish is giving back to Montclair locals by offering the services of his church servants free of charge. Be a part of the ceremony sharing of Richard's semen today. Well, I'm not sure about that. That's the picture that we have on our album cover. So I think this is just somebody did a Photoshop of this one. So Ilsa says, born too late to I don't know what that was. Ilsa, you're going to have to... Okay. Let's go to our next one here. We have another one from man of the name David. He says, good morning, Lord Jesus. With you, I'll start my day reading your word for direction so I can walk in your way, to lay at your feet all that I am, so I can be your servant to every child, woman, and man. Punish me, Jesus. Oh God, punish me, Jesus. And it's a picture of the cross. I don't know if you guys can see that, Chad, if you can do a close-up of it so they can really kind of see what we're working with here. Now, this is the part where the Jesus was on. The Jesus goes on this part. And that's, so you guys, if you didn't know that. And another one that comes in from Jamie, who says, my uncle died last week. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. And I miss him so much. This is a photo of him in the 90s wearing his famously outlandish outfits. He used to love playing Tickle Time with me. I love playing Tickle Time with our, Please pray for his memory. He was a loyal follower of the Neon Bible. And it's a picture of the man. That's a picture of the man right there. Well, we're thinking about him. This one comes in from a Swinging Richard, who says, I don't understand why you pay me to advertise your products and events, then try to humiliate me, Richard. It's like you're paying to just jerk me off and I've had enough. Don't make me... Okay, well, listen. I don't know how that one managed to get through. Chad, we might have to be a little bit more careful with the screening there. Okay. And maybe while we take a look at a printer screening, we're gonna take a short break, and we'll be back with more of your phone calls after the break. Okay, so go for a short walk. Try and get those steps up. You know, you're going to want to get those steps up. and maybe go get some dad's cream. Maybe you can do some pegging, and then we'll be right back with more of the ARC Show on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3. We'll be right back.
97-cent Montclair Brawling is back. This Labor Day weekend, Brawling is only 97 cents a game from 9 till 7 p.m. Friday through Monday, pay only 97 cents a game. All of the brawlers that I play with are clean and have real strong physical traits. Why try some other man's brawling? I keep my brawling lanes fresh. I'm the real brawling boy, Ricky Dringer, and brawling is in my blood. Let's get something straight. It's not my fault that my son jammed those lanes. He broke the golden rule. Never come to the balls, let the balls come to you. So grab your gear and come on down for 97 cents a game at Brawling Alley. Let's get rolling. Get out of here, Dale.
It's time to make the Go Wireless switch to a better phone.
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Rewind!
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Go wireless. Get more payless. Go wireless.
Good news for people that have credit problems. Montclair Furniture is here for you. Now seriously, if you can't get credit in my store, you can't get credit anywhere. One of the benefits of a store on a houseboat is that I'm not selling my wares on land stolen from the Moheves. I can barely remember my life before this furniture. I bought some, and you should too. Now I am a perfect boy. My name is Sheehy, and you can count on it. Montclair Furniture.
Glorious day. I'm Councilwoman Dr. Renee Baskerville, and I'm very excited to share this news with you. Once again, the Township of Montclair will be partnering with City Green Veggie Mobile Truck. We'll be coming into the south end of Montclair to the Community Saving Bank parking lot located at 323 Orange Road to bring fresh fruits and vegetables, flowers, honey, eggs, and other opportunities to the Township of Montclair. We're so excited to join our partners, Hackensack Meridian Mountainside Healthcare, along with the Partners for Health. Partners for Health do so many things in our township to make sure that we're all
we want to find out some things about you. I understand that you have a very interesting background. So let's talk about you. Let's see. First off, let's go back to where you were born and when.
I was born in Boston, Massachusetts. You can still hear my accent. And it was November 9th, 1930.
1930, so.
So doing the math.
Okay,
yeah.
So that makes you
88.
88.
Yes.
Okay. Good age.
It's, as long as I can get up out of bed, stand up and walk, it's a great age.
That's a number I want to see.
I hope you do. I hope you do.
So when did you come to Montclair? And what was that brought you here? From, did you?
I pray for my brother. Oh yeah. I pray for the show. I pray for the future of my long lost son. His name is Thomas. I pray for the viewers, for the viewers, and the young, and for the young. Jesus loves me, and I pray He will come. Please come on in. It's a Montclair prayer. It's a Montclair prayer. It's a Montclair prayer.
Hi, I'm John Romero, and you're watching The Arc on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3.
What up to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali? That's right, snooch to the nooch, to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali. Represent.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to The Arc on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3. Now, if you're just joining the show, you've come at a great time. Okay, you've only missed the first segment. We have still 2 more segments yet. And more importantly, up ahead we have our very special guest, Mr. Dykk Schyttman is here to talk to us a little bit more about dating and about relationships. Okay? So settle in. There's still a lot of fantastic show up ahead. And after the break, after our next break, not only are we going to have Dykk Schyttman here, we also are going to have something called, have you heard of something called the Kidz Kabin? You're going to want to watch that. Well, let's take a look here at some of the chat room, the chat program of everyone that is on the internet here. So I want to give a shout out to Slushy for joining us. So glad that you're here, Slushy. Shadows Pawn 007. So good to have you here. Matt Smith has joined us, and Gabby Num Nums is in the program. Welcome to Gabby. Who else has joined us? We see Zanba is here. WW is here. Okay, if you're gonna keep typing CFer, we want to ban this Jim guy, because I don't want to keep seeing that. You look like a homo sapien version of Red Green. You know what? If you don't like it, go watch another program, Jim. Go watch another program. So we have Wolf here joining us. Dr. Hot Dog Cop. So thank you for being here. And Gabe, and Max, and Jeff, and Milk, and Mitch, and Seffi is here. And Hans Gruber is here. And Micro App. So good to have you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I don't know if I'm a loser. If somebody could please delete that one. Please, if you could ban that one, please. Thank you. Well, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Now, I also want to say hello to everybody just tuning in. If you're watching at home on an internet, if you're watching at home and you don't have an internet at home, because not everybody has an internet, Chad. It's a thing that people have or don't have. But if you're tuning in on C-band or on Montclair Public Access, I want to extend a very warm greeting to you as well. And we're so glad that you're here. My name is Richard Burnish, and this is the ARC Show, okay? And our prayer lines are just opening up now. And our prayer lines are opening up right now, okay? We're going to open them up. And if you're looking for some advice, you're looking for a friend, maybe you're lonely, maybe you're looking for a boyfriend or something like that. I'm just kidding. But our prayer lines are open at 1909-345-6434. Chad is also telling me that we've got some more copies of the book available. My latest book, Intermittent Fisting. If you want to get yourself a copy, you're going to want to head on over to richardburnish.org. Right? Yeah, richardburnish.org, and grab your copy today. Available on the store. So, Intermittent Fisting is the name of it, and yeah, it's a good read. So check it out if you're looking for a copy. Head over there. All right, so our lines are opening up here. Let's hop over to our first call and take our first call on line 4. Chad, if you can put through our caller on line 4. I don't know if there's a problem with the sound. Caller, welcome to the program. Welcome to the show. You're live on the ARC. What's going on? What's the rub?
Hello, Richard. My name is Jasmine.
Oh, hey. So good. It's another female caller. Welcome to the show, Jasmine.
Hi, I called in.
How can I help you? What could I help you with? If you're just maybe you're looking for a board.
Sorry, I'm nervous. My first time call.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm here, and I hope you feel very
Oh, you're funny.
You feel very safe talking to me, because you can talk to me about anything, whatever you want to.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
So my boyfriend is obsessed with that Disney show, The Mandarin.
Sorry. Can you? There was some problem with the line there. Can you say that? Say that again. Did you say?
Sorry. I said my boyfriend is obsessed with that Disney show, The Mandarin.
The Mandarin, is that like the Pearl Harbor thing?
No, it's that one nerd show about that hut and the baby Yaba and whatever. You know the whole StarCraft franchise, right? You look like you're into that stuff.
Oh, is that like that OG Ones and OB or whatever that guy is from the Wars in the Air or whatever?
Yeah, that's the show. You know it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
but
know
yeah,
it, yeah.
back to my boy. Yeah, back to my boyfriend. He is obsessed about the main character in the Mandarin. He has posters and dolls of the Mando everywhere in his room.
Okay, well, that sounds. Yeah, that sounds fine. Okay.
No, it's not. I would have called in if that was the problem, but he really loves the actor who plays him. You know, he has posters of Pedro Pascal everywhere, covering every inch of his room, and it kind of gets awkward when, you know.
When what? When what?
Well, when we make love inside each other, you know, whenever he flips me over, or he's under me, or on top of me, or whenever he's shoving my face into the sheets, all I see is Pedro Pascal. So I'm kind of forced to think of him instead of my boyfriend when we are making the sex. You know, like I'm sorry, this is kind of TMI, but like I can see his face during a missionary position, but I keep catching his eyes wandering off from me and looking at the wall or his bed sheet, which also has Mando on. And I don't know why he isn't focusing on me instead. We don't really do missionary frequently either. It's usually positions where I'm not facing him, and I don't know what his deal is. Or is this normal?
Well, not all men are like that. Okay, like I wouldn't do that to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just trying to get a, like, do you have do you have like a picture of yourself that can you send me like a, like of your, like your pic, can I get it? Like, I just trying to get an I would never do that to you, but I just would like to know a little bit more about, it'd help if I know, more a little bit about you. If there,
okay.
Is there like, could you show like a picture or send a picture of yourself? Something like a. Okay. Well, or not, or that's fine. It's fine. Never mind. I'm just like, that was just, maybe you could just describe to me, like, maybe just describe what it is that you're wearing, so I can like understand. Like, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing 5 layers because it's cold,
Okay.
Richard.
All right. Yeah, 5. Okay, but what about the base layer? Like, what's at the lowest?
Base? Cotton, I guess. I don't know what you're trying to ask me, Richard.
It's okay. You know what? Never mind. Forget about that. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Now, so are you guys still together? Like, you're still? Is this like a long? He's still your boyfriend then?
Yeah, we're still together, of course.
Right. Well, I'm not sure why you'd call in if you knew you had a boyfriend. Like, that seems kind of slutty behavior. That seems kind of slutty behavior. You have a boyfriend and you're calling.
I was just asking for advice.
Right.
I don't
exactly right. No. That's right. And instead, you decided you'd be a whore and just lead me on. You know what I hope? I hope that he hears this call and he breaks up with you, honestly, because that's exactly what you deserve.
Whoa.
Because because he doesn't. Well, I'll tell you, because he doesn't deserve a girl who acts like that, leading guys on just for the thrill, like a bitch. Okay, I would have taken good care of you. I could have provided everything you needed, like emotionally, physically. Like I could have. Like I'm a good guy. Okay, and maybe you're not sick of all those loser knuckleheads that you surround yourself with. Right? You're wasting the best years of your life and the best years to breed. Okay. And you know what? If you just want to lead, you know what? Okay. Thank you for calling. I hope everything,
I can't believe this.
I hope everything is good. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. Okay. All right. Thank you. Next call, please. Chad. Fucking tease. Okay, let's go to our next line here, where we on line 10, where we have a Jonathan, who's calling in here.
Hello, Richard. Hello.
Hey, sorry, 1 second here, Jonathan. We're having some. Okay, go ahead, Jonathan. I could hear you.
All right, so I have a problem down in the Southern Plantation in Alabama. I'm in a tight, coochie situation. So I'm talking to you right here now because I know you're one of them Negro owners too. Same with me.
Okay.
We own a couple of Negro down
All
in
right.
the plantation.
Okay, listen. Enough of that. Okay. No, I'm sorry, Chad. I'm not going to calm down. She's going to call me up and fucking tease me like that? It's real, like a real slut. But her boyfriend. No, I will not calm down, damn it. Okay, let's grab our next call here, where we have Daniel. Hello, Daniel, and welcome to the Arc on Montclair Public Access. I'm your host, Richard, and you're live on the program. What's going on? What's going on?
Hi, Richard. So as you said, my name is Daniel, and I just moved into Montclair a little over a month ago, believe it or not.
Well,
I moved straight.
Let me welcome you to the community. It's so great to have you here. Like I say it all the time, that this is the best community that there is in the world. Best in the world.
All right. Well, I do have a few things I have to say about that, though excuse me for my awkwardness if I ever do, but I moved straight from here from Mexico. I'm in my early 20s right now, and I'm here for college. I may not have the accent, but, I grew up in a village where we didn't have that much of an accent. So you may not notice that for me.
Well, no, I couldn't hear that at all. But I have to ask you there, Daniel, what was I've been to Mexico. I've been to Mexico a few times. Where is this town? Because your English is so good.
Yeah, because, well, the little village I was in, it's a small little English village in Mexico. That if you didn't know, they are very scattered around there. It's called El Dios, the God Mexico.
Wow.
It's a little village there.
Hold on, let me just interrupt you here. Hi, Richard. I love what I'm watching. Keep up the good fight. Migtao. Glad to see another nice guy saying the truth. Exactly. I am a nice guy. You know what? Nice guys get a bad reputation. Well, that sounds. I've never been to that town. It sounds beautiful. That sounds beautiful. But welcome
It
to
is.
Montclair. But it sounds like you're maybe not so happy with Montclair. What's going on?
Well, a few things. Some people here suggested I call into this program of yours. I have never heard of your program, The Ark. Some people suggested I call in and talk about my situation here a little bit. So I've been noticing maybe there might be a little bit of an issue regarding myself here in Montclair. Just the other day, I was at the supermarket, and I was just out to get some Dad's cream because I heard about the Dad's cream.
Yeah,
and I
we've
heard
got
it
a
was
lot
really
of that.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it's really good, and I want to try it out. And when I go to checkout, the lady at the checkout was looking at me very weirdly. And
In what
I
way?
was
Like looking
wondering-
at your body? Like where was she looking?
She was looking at just me weirdly, and like,
Because
I don't know,
sometimes,
Richard.
sometimes
And
when a woman
a
is
lot-
looking at you in a way, that means that she might be interested in you as a partner. You know what I mean? Like like there's a lot of, like if they're looking, that they're probably they could be like they're interested. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't know, Richard. The look that she gave me was kind of like she was disgusted a little bit. And I was in line. There was like every person that was in front of me was white, and they didn't get a weird look from her. And all of a sudden, I get this weird look, and then she struggled. She struggled to grab my dad's cream and put it in the bag. And I just got really confused.
She was doing like doing a racism.
I don't know, maybe. And I was talking with my landlord, and he also like had like a very rude accent to me. Like he was like, very rude to me for some reason. And he had a lot of other clients that were white. And I've been noticing that, Montclair is prominently like a dominant white village, prominently white there, which
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with.
Yeah.
I'm starting to
You'd be stupid to. You'd be stupid to have a problem with that.
I don't have a problem with it, but it just seems like you guys may have a prejudice against me for being me. And then also like maybe like a week ago or something, I went over to the CMMA training center because I wanted to see how it was like there because I heard some really good things
Well,
there.
hold on here. Hold the phone. I don't know if you've seen some of the local advertisement, but have you seen the Gihi from Montclair Furniture? Chad, can you pull up Gihi?
Good news for people that have credit problems. Montclair Furniture is here for you.
Gihi is either brown or black. I can't tell because of the image there, but he's not white.
Yeah, he's not white. He's black.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like you guys have prejudice against black people, but maybe you have it to my kind. I don't know, Richard.
We're talking about brown people?
Brown, yes. Maybe you guys might have a prejudice towards me. I went over to the CMMA Training Center,
Right.
and when I tried to set up the application, they said they didn't accept me. And I said, why? Why didn't you accept me? Well, it was because they said that it was not me. It was more like of what I looked like, that it would interrupt what is it called? The characteristic of the group.
Like the optics, like the optics of the thing.
They would disrupt it for some reason. And I noticed everyone there was white too. And about the other guy that you mentioned, the black guy.
Yeah, Gihi.
Gihi. I just noticed too that he's probably like there's only 2-3 black people there, and he's just one of them. I don't know what is going on here, Richard.
Well, I would disagree because I'm sorry, but like there's a few bad eggs everywhere. But everyone that I know in this community loves brown people because they love the brown people cooking. You know what I mean? They're good at clean. They like how they do cleaning and things like that. And they allow them into their homes to do laundry and things like that. So I don't think that. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't see it. I really don't see it.
Are you sure, Richard? almost like what I'm scared to walk down the street now because I feel like I'm just gonna be ridiculed for my skin color.
Maybe it's
Because
something.
this,
Maybe you're a bad person. Like maybe it's something to do with you. Like I know you're very quick to say, "Oh, it must be because my skin is brown." Well, maybe it's because you know what? Maybe you need to think about it's not your skin. Maybe your soul is brown. Okay? Maybe it's what's inside is brown. And that's the problem because it's dirty. You're going to want to clean that soul up, not the outside. Nobody cares about the outside in Montclair. We care about what's inside. And maybe you're so quick to blame the town that I love. Maybe you've got a dirty brown soul. Okay? So think about that before you call up and accuse us as this town, this wonderful town, as being... Next call, please. Let's hop over to our next call on the line where we have Casey on the line. Casey, welcome to the Arc. You're live on the program with Richard Burnish on Montclair Public Access.
Richard, you hung up on me during the last show. I don't know why, because my cordial call was exceedingly serious.
I don't think
Don't
that
hang
I
up
would
on
do
me
that.
again.
I would blame Chad.
Yeah, I think you did.
I would look to Chad, who operates the system, and I'd like to apologize for that. Okay?
Well, speaking of Chad sent me some Burnish brand eggs, and
Yes.
I really think that they were a Trojan horse. And
For
I
what?
think he did it for undermining his fraudulence. I mean, I don't know. But look, I respect your desire to remain committed.
Listen, those eggs are loved in this community. You know what? Everyone loves those eggs. And if you have a problem with them,
I
you're
agree.
probably
I
the
agree.
only
I think they taste
problem.
great too. I think they taste great too, and that's the reason I wanted to eat them. And look,
Hold on,
I
hold
respect your
on,
desire to remain
Casey.
committed to ensuring
Casey.
a professionally respected.
I've got to
Yeah.
say something here. Travis says, I'm glad that you're standing up to these girls. You're a real nice guy, Richard, and it's unfortunate they don't recognize how great we are. I just wanted to reiterate that. I don't mean to interrupt your message there, Casey. We're going to get back to it in a second, but
Richard,
nice
you're a
guys
good guy. Everyone
don't
knows
get
that,
a good
man.
chance like that. Well, thank you, Casey.
No, everybody knows that you're a good guy, man. You're a champion amongst everyone. But look, I respect your desire to remain committed to ensuring a professionally respected televised program for all to enjoy. However, you owe me a prayer. From what I recall, you're perfectly okay with conducting a penis prayer, but whenever it comes to my turds, suddenly you're too cool for school. And I find fault in that, and I think Jesus would
Well,
find
let
fault
me
in
tell
that
you
too.
this because it's disgusting. Nobody wants to hear about
Well,
no
you forced
turd
my hand in
prayers.
this, Richard.
Nobody wants to hear about that, okay? A penis is a part of the body, okay? And it can
But
have...
let's just stop with the old foreplay. All I need from you is a poo-poo prayer because whenever I experience a bowel movement, my turds are so big that I feel like the fabric of space-time is ripping apart. Please help Father Richard. Help your followers.
Listen.
If not for Christianity's sake,
That's
then do it for
disgusting.
your loyal, devoted acolytes.
That's really disgusting, okay? And I could tell by your word choice that your vocabulary is very small, okay? You're trying to impress me.
Dear Lord, please bless Casey's turds. Permit him to enter into your
you're
sacred
trying to-
kingdom should a turd's capacity be too overwhelming for his mortal temple. Please soften his dirt enough to be no longer problematic for the septic system or black water pipes. And please strike down with your mighty hands of justice that Chad kid for his despoiler dozen. Amen. God damn it, Chad.
Get off my program, okay? I don't want to hear about your dirt. You're okay? No one wants to hear about your goddamn dirt. This is
God
a program.
damn it, Chad.
Okay?
Chad.
Chad?
You son of a bitch.
What's the matter, Chad? It's easy. It's not always green grass when it's coming from someone else, eh, Chad? Tell him, Casey.
For real, Chad. Get on
Yeah.
it, Chad.
Get out of here, Chad. Get out of here. Nobody likes you.
Hang in there, Richard. We all love
Yeah,
you, man.
we hate that guy. Tell him to get out of here. He's disgusting. You know what? Maybe Chad's dirt.
It's Chad. It's Chad. It's 100%
Chad?
Chad.
Ha!
That's when all of this started.
Ha!
I started doing stuff to your art first. I snuck on the art job site, and I saw Chad pulling all sorts of crap. And between you and me, I think Chad was responsible for Ball Harry's fire. It's all part of some sort of insurance scam. He really needs to be.
Oh, yeah, what time for one more call? One more. Praying. let's hop over to Robert on line 4. Robert, welcome to the program. So good to have you here. I'm reading my notes, and it says that you've got problems. You want to talk about your relationship with your wife? Is that right?
Yeah. My I don't know what to do, Richard. Like, my wife has, I believe she's seeing.
Okay, well,
another man.
hold on a minute here, Robert. Hold the line. Let's bridge the divide here. Destiny, are you there?
I'm already on the phone. I'm on the
Destiny.
phone, Calvin. I'm on the phone.
Destiny, can you hear me?
Hello, this is Bethany Buckles.
Destiny, listen. Destiny, hold on a minute here. I have your husband, Bobby, on the line here. Bobby's been telling me about some of the relationship problems that you two have been having, and I didn't think it was entirely fair just to listen to Bobby's side of it. I wanted to kind of get your side of it, Destiny, as well. Now, just do a quick check here. Bobby, can you hear Destiny? Can you guys hear each other?
Yes, I can.
Can you hear me?
Okay,
Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay, so we
hear you.
We hear each other. Okay, now Bobby, I'm going to give you the floor first because you called in here. Destiny, I'll get to you in one moment. Now, what's going on with your wife, Bobby? What seems to be the problem?
Richard, for the longest, like, she's been talking to this guy at the gym.
Right.
His name is Deshaun. She calls him Day Day, so therefore they have to be like close. You don't call someone that kind of nickname.
Okay.
Especially, I don't want to sound racist or anything, but especially like a black guy. You don't
Right.
just call him Day Day, and they're
Right.
just your friend, And she spends time with him after work, and she doesn't come home sometimes, and sometimes
okay.
we have a kid together.
Oh, hold on, Bobby. Hold on, Bobby. Stop. Hold. Let's wait a minute here. Destiny, what's going on here? Let's talk a little bit more about your relationship with Deshaun. He's from your gym?
Yeah, he's from my gym.
Are you guys just friends, or do you have a relationship with? Do you have a relationship with him, or is he just your friend?
I mean, we've been to the locker room together a few times and said some things, but no, we don't have a relationship.
Right. So you're just talking about like borrowing a towel or like a cup of sugar or soap or something like that.
No, I'm talking about sex.
Oh.
This is what I'm talking about, Richard. This is what I'm talking about. I
So
told you.
you're-
I knew this was happening.
I mean,
This
but
is
that's
what- this is
it.
what-
That's all we do. Sometimes
This is what our
we,
son was talking
go
about
into
this morning
showers and
when he
have
was
sex,
laughing at
but-
me at the
Well,
breakfast table.
hold on
He
here.
called
Hold
me
on.
a cuck.
Hold on. What's that, Bobby?
I said our son at the breakfast
Yeah.
table when he was
Yes.
eating cereal, he was laughing at me, and I said, "What's so funny, boy?" He said,
Right.
"You're a cuck, Dad." I didn't know what that meant. I had to look that up.
Right.
What is like? Why does he know?
Right.
How often does Deshaun come to the house, Destiny? Because why? How does he know about this?
Well, hold on here.
Well,
Bo-
there's been a few times he's come to the house.
You can't hold on. You can't be upset about your son, Bobby. Okay, because if he's saying that you're gonna be a cock like that, it's because it's true. Okay, and if you're gonna be upset, you can't be upset with him because he's saying the truth. Okay, so
He's laughing at me, Richard.
well,
I
you
mean,
know,
Deshaun and our
Okay,
son spend a lot of time together, He's like a second father to him. Even started calling him Dad.
okay. Well, Bobby, hold on. So, Destiny, let's hear a little bit more about this. So, you mentioned that you're making love with Deshaun in the shower, and he's coming back to the
Richard,
house,
I
and
don't-
he.
this is
Bobby,
upsetting
hold
me.
on. You've had your choice. You have had your time here, and he's like a second father to your son. Is that right, Destiny?
Yeah. Yeah,
Why-
when he's not home,
Yeah.
he comes over and he calls him Dad all the time. Fixing
So-
grilled cheese and everything.
So I got to ask you, Destiny, why is your is that because Bobby isn't a good provider, or why is it that you're looking to like be involved with this beautiful black man?
I
Don't
guess
say that.
because he's a better lover.
So he's
Much
good at
better than him.
Yeah.
That's not true. That's not true, Richard. That's
Bobby,
not true.
Bobby, listen.
Oh, yes, you know it's true.
Bobby-
There's no way he's a better lender than me. This is
Well,
no. Now this
we can,
is a joke.
There's an
This-
answer.
this is
There's
just ridiculous.
a way we can figure that out, Bobby. Like when you're making love, what types of things are you doing? Like are you rubbing with your thumb, and are you doing things like that, or what are you doing?
I'm doing things with the thumbs and the tongues, and Richard, I'm not about to go over my repertoire with you. This is all right.
Well,
this is already awkward for me as it is.
The truth is, Richard,
Okay.
the truth is,
Yeah.
his pencil is too small to write with.
No.
You know what?
Right.
Don't lie. Now you're just lying. Now you just see. This is.
No,
this is
hold
what I'm
on,
talking about
Bobby.
by
Bobby,
emasculating.
give her some room to chat here, okay? She's saying that you're not working with a full deck of cards. Now, Destiny, let's talk about size, because because I read in Cosmo that size is important. Now, are you saying that the size of Deshawn's body is longer than Bobby's?
Oh, yes, it's much longer than Bobby's.
Is it
Bobby
also,
doesn't have a big enough pencil to write with.
and when we're talking about the how big it is, like round, is it bigger that way too, or just the other way?
Oh, very much so. Very much so. It is very
Okay.
large.
Right.
And
So what you're
very
saying?
large.
So what you're saying is that when he's laying down, I don't know, is it the hymen? The hymen is getting really stretched, right? Is that how Destiny? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, well,
Yes.
Bobby, I got to tell you that she's saying that you're not stretching out that hymen enough.
Richard, this is impossible. Okay, I know what I'm working with. She
Okay,
knows
well-
what
It
I'm
is
working
not
with.
impossible. It is not. When we went to the doctor,
Yeah.
the doctor said he could prescribe some pills for you.
Yeah.
That would make it bigger.
Yeah, did he take those pills?
You don't take them.
Bobby, it sounds
I'm
to
not
me.
going to take those pills.
Bobby-
It's emasculating.
Bobby, I got to
take
tell you
pills for
something.
Me to be a bigger man,
Well,
I'm supposed to work with what God gave me, Richard.
Bobby, you have to do what makes her feel safe, okay? And if she doesn't
Safe?
feel, well, yeah, she needs to feel at ease, and she needs to feel safe around you, okay? And if you're out there and you're not a man, how are you supposed to make her feel safe? If Deshawn is showing up and he's Destiny, is Deshawn is he a big and strong man?
Oh yeah, he's huge. He's a big man.
There we go. Bobby, you're not making her feel safe. And you can't be upset about anyone but yourself here.
Bobby is just, scrawny and not much muscle.
Yeah.
Deshawn is all muscle.
Oh, I have
Yeah.
muscle. Don't, Richard, listen to me.
Bobby,
She's just flat out lying. All right.
Well,
She
I
is,
get it. Okay. Listen, we got to think about your son here. That's the important thing. Okay. Now, moving forward, Bobby, I got to ask you, because in some ways, you should be really kind of thankful that you have Deshawn, because he's all of the inadequacies that you have as a man aren't going to be passed down to him if he has two dads, because he's going to have that other dad that's going to be a proper man, and he's going to teach him how to do things like play baseball and all of the things that you can't do. So I think you should see this as a blessing.
He already takes him fishing twice a week.
I think you should see this as a blessing.
It's a blessing.
Yeah,
Now, everything's starting to make sense now, Richard.
I think this is a blessing for you.
This explains to me why Billy is black.
Yes, it's
I thought
true. Billy is
it
not
was-
your son.
A latent genetic thing.
Well, he could have just been tanned. Really, he could have been tanned. You don't know.
No, Richard. No. That kid is black.
It's true. It's true, Bobby. Deshaun is our son's father.
Well,
I'm sorry. It's true.
I didn't know how long she's been with this man.
Well,
Apparently 12 years.
I'm so sorry.
Way
that-
before we were married.
So look, even longer. My dad was right about women, though. What do you tell a woman with two black eyes, Richard? Nothing.
What?
You already told her twice.
Oh, okay. Okay, Bob. You know what, Bob? If you're going to talk like
Nah,
that,
wait
get
till
out
you
of
get
here.
home, Destiny.
Get out of here.
Wait till you get home.
You get out of here, Bobby. You have no place here. Talking about violence like that. You get off this show. I'm sorry about that, Destiny. I want you to listen, Destiny. I want you to feel safe, okay? I want you to feel safe and
Okay.
and I want to apologize for some of the things that Bobby has said. And I just want to let you know before I let you go that if things don't work out with Deshaun and you're feeling lonely and maybe you're feeling like you want to have like a man in you or with you, I want you to call me, okay? I want you to call me and I'll be there and
Okay.
and then we'll
And I'll be at church Sunday,
okay.
and I'll be sure to have a private conversation with you, Richard.
Okay, that sounds really good. Be brave here, okay? It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
I will.
Okay, thank you. Wow. Okay. You know what? We're turning over stones. We're finding, and it's messy work. This is messy work, okay? Because feelings are involved, and everyone gets all upset and everything. But the most important thing you're going to want to do is you want to make her feel safe. You want to make her feel safe, okay? Chad is telling me that we have some fax messages coming in that we should probably take a look at here, coming in on fax machine. So if you have the fax and you don't have an internet at home and you're watching maybe on Montclair Public Access or on the C-band, you can send it in that way. Okay? And we have one that comes in here from another one from man of the name Dave S. Says, he baptized my heart with holy waters, rivers pure and clean. He made me hard as a rock, with a measure of faith in things unseen. I love you, Jesus, from my heart, because you loved me first. You meet my every need and quenched my every thirst. And Desiree. That's Desiree there, I guess. Thank you for that, Dave. This one comes in here from Zanba, who says, Richard, show us the bottom of your mug now. I swear my mouse button is hovering over the call police button. I extrapolated your IP address. You better explain yourself. It says made in America. And he photoshopped it to say made in China. Well, that's not... I would never get behind a Chinese-made product, okay? These mugs are advertised to be made in America, and they are American-made. We're not using any offshore mug factories. So you could put that to bed. Put that to rest. This one comes in from Big Jimmy G, who says, Richard, you still owe me money. Have my $350 by the end of this episode, or else I'll eat your. Well, you've got a pair of. Well, I'm not going to say that, or I probably can't even show that on here. But you've got nice looking. Your arms look strong, but the rest of that, I don't care for that. This one comes in from Mike Litteris. It says, glorious day, Richard. I need to share something I found on the internet. It's a drawn hen wearing a tie. I absolutely love it. I can say I'm becoming obsessed with hen tie. I hope your audience likes hen tie too. Do you like hen tie, Richard? I gotta say, if it looks anything like that, that's so adorable. I gotta say, I love hentai. That's a hen. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that hentai right there. If you love hentai, I want you to type hentai into the chat program. Type in hentai, and then we can all like that together. Well, thank you for that, Mike Litteris. Thank you. All right, we got this one comes in from Josh, who says, Richard, I know you peed my wife, so I'm gonna. Okay, well, that's not appropriate for this show. Let me just put this one into the Colby into the trash bucket with that. I don't appreciate that type of behavior. Okay, let's go to our next one here. And it's it's 3, so we're gonna do a couple in a row. It's the Cold Dean Encore. It says, on the Zoom, I just can't wait to chat on our low testosterone date. Is it cool if I turn on my cam? Is it wrong if I think it's lame to gram? Do you like my simpy ways? Would you guess that I didn't know which pill to take? Oh, this is a double one. It says, his producer's a cuck, and he hits mute when he shouldn't. And he'd simply suck. My butt if he knew the truth. He lives on my block, and he hates Christian rock. But he doesn't know who I am, and he doesn't give a darn about Cold Dean. Montclair poet Cold Dean, and he has one more here. And it says, 'cause I'm just a Burnish trash kid, baby. Yeah, I'm just a Burnish trash kid, baby. Listen to Cold Dean, baby, with me. Ooh. 'Cause I'm just a Burnish trash kid, baby. Yeah, I'm just a Burnish trash kid, baby. Listen to Cold Dean, baby, with me. Ladies and gentlemen, Montclair poet Cold Dean. He is truly a cunning linguist, I must say. Thank you for that one, Dean. Thank you. All right, we got one more here. We got one more. This one comes in from man of the name Fred, who says, Richard, I got a new job. Look at me. I work at Burger King. Maybe one day I'll be on your level of greatness. Maybe one day, Fred. Maybe one day. Okay. Well, my producer, Chad, is telling me that, Rich, your mic is muted. Is this muted? Okay, well, if anyone can hear me, we're going to take a short break. My producer, Chad's telling me we're going to have to take a short break, and we'll be right back after these messages, and maybe we'll sort out the audio problems, okay? So hang in there. Coming up after the break, we have our interview with our very special guest, Mr. Dykk Schyttman is going to talk a little bit about dating, okay? So stretch your legs, grab yourself another drink, and we'll be right back after these short messages. God bless you. We'll be right back. a magnificent thing. The Bible has many, like a book. It's a book. It's kind of like a book. The Bible's kind of like a book. I literally go to the Bible for answers to everything. Just this morning, I woke up and I was wondering, what should I eat? Should I have for food? And then when I opened it I just cracked it like that, just like this. And right there on page 74, it said eggs. I had eggs. Now, sometimes people say to me, Richard, you spend a lot of time working. Do you ever have any fun? And yeah, like there's times where me and Chad will just sit in a chair and we'll just quickly just say our top favorite people in the Bible. It'll just be like Peter, John, Jake, Joseph, Mary, and it's kind of a fun game that we like to play. Another good question is, how many people have Bibles? How many people own them? Well, you're probably surprised to know that there are over 70 million Bibles on planet Earth as of today. I go to schools a lot, and I work with kids, specifically teens, because that's a good time while they're learning about their bodies. I'm learning from them, and it's easier to teach somebody about the Bible once they kind of have a better sense of their own body, and their bodies are changing, and there's new things that are happening in their bodies that are new to them, and it's a great time to show them the Bible. Now, sometimes people will say that, the Bible isn't their thing. Why? Richard, why should I read the Bible? And my response is always the same. Like life is like a dance floor, and God is the DJ. I mean, it's all in there.
Hi, I'm John Romero, and you're watching The Ark on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3.
What up to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali? That's right. Snooch to the nooch to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali. Represent.
97-cent Montclair Brawling is back. This Labor Day weekend, Brawling is only 97 cents a game from 9 till 7 p.m. Friday through Monday, pay only 97 cents a game. All of the brawlers that I play with are clean and have real strong physical traits. Why try some other man's brawling? I keep my brawling lanes fresh. I'm the real brawling boy, Ricky Dringer, and brawling is in my blood. Let's get something straight. It's not my fault that my son jammed those lanes. He broke the golden rule. Never come to the balls, let the balls come to you. So grab your gear and come on down for 97 cents a game at Brawling Alley. Let's get rolling. Get out of here, Dale.
It's time to make the Go Wireless switch to a better phone.
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Rewind!
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Go wireless. Get more pay less. Go wireless.
Good news for people that have credit problems. Montclair Furniture is here for you. Now, seriously, if you can't get credit in my store, you can't get credit anywhere. One of the benefits of a store on a houseboat is that I'm not selling my wares on land stolen from the Moheves. I can barely remember my life before this furniture. I bought some, and you should too. Now, I am a perfect boy. My name is She, and you can count on it. Montclair Furniture.
I pray for my brother. Oh yeah. I pray for the show. I pray for the future of my long lost son. His name is Thomas. I pray for the viewers, for the viewers, and the young, and for the young. Jesus loves me, and I pray He will come. Please come on me. It's a Montclair prayer. It's a Montclair prayer.
Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome back. Welcome back to the program. It's so good to have you here. If you're just tuning in, you've tuned in at the perfect time. This next bit of this next segment of the show is probably my favorite, and it's probably your favorite too. Now, if you're just joining, let's take a minute and say hey to some of the newcomers that I'm seeing in the room here. Who do we see? We see Drew Feet. Welcome, Drew. Welcome to the program. And Foot, welcome. So good to have you here. Roozies, I see your Roozies. So good. So glad that you had time to stop in and check out the show. So, we've been taking your calls at the prayer line, 1-909-345-6434. So, we're going to open up those lines momentarily. But before we get to that, we've got a special guest in studio to teach us a little bit more about dating. About dating. And I see Dense Cabbage is asking for a Kidz Kabin. That's right, Kidz Kabin is coming up in this section of the show as well. Now, let's see if we can get him onto the program here. Chad, if you can get Dykk on. Is he online too? Chad, is he online too? Okay, line 2. Okay, we're going to open up line 2 here where we have Dykk Schyttman. Dykk, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Richard.
Oh, so good. So good to hear from you, Dykk. First off, I would just like to give a warm welcome to dating guru in Montclair, Dykk Schyttman, who's joining us today to talk about dating and how to make females feel at ease. I'm very excited to welcome Dykk Schyttman to our show tonight. Welcome, Dykk.
Thank you, Richard. You're welcome, and thanks so much for having me as a guest on your show.
It's a pleasure, Dykk. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, Dykk Schyttman is a matchmaker and dating coach here in Montclair. I met Dykk when I spoke at his inaugural Christian singles event in Montclair earlier. Was it last year, Dykk? Last year, right? Yeah, it was around last year. Now,
yes, I believe it was last year.
Okay, well, Dykk did a great job. I got to say, Dykk, you did a great job at spearheading the event. I thoroughly enjoyed moderating the panel at last year's event, I got to say. What I found most interesting, Dykk, was your insights on sleep brushing.
What females really don't understand about sleep brushing is the math. Think about this, Richard.
Okay.
If you're asleep for 8 hours and I brush your hair for 3 to 4 hours and then you wake up, you wouldn't have to brush your hair for 5 hours.
Exactly. It's very, very smart. Very smart. Sleep brushing. Well, I know that our viewers at home are probably very interested at hearing a little more about your experiences, Dykk. What are some of the top things that you see that women are looking for right now in Christian men?
Safety and a sense of ease come first, Richard. Then when she feels safe enough with your non-violent intentions, she can peel back the layers and get to know you.
Okay. So what types of things can I do or our viewers do to make a woman feel safe and at ease when they're around us or around me?
Well, there are a few things you can do, Richard, and I can explain to you what they are.
Okay.
First, on a date, you are going to want to meet somewhere public. If a female meets a man for a first date somewhere private, bad things can happen. And if they do, she is the one to blame for it because she should have known better. Another one is to drive her to and from the date. Driving someone you just met is a way to make them feel very safe because you will know where they live in the event something violent were to happen. Because you can easily take her home.
Well, that's great. That's great. Good advice. Really. Okay.
Another way to put a female at ease is to try and get those testosterone levels good and low. Having low T is a way to create comfort for women because it is something that you are not legally required to do. So, by decreasing your T levels on your own, it shows women that their comfort comes first. And it shows them that they can trust you because you are less likely to use force on them.
Okay. All right, well, I got to ask you, Dykk, how do I communicate my nonviolent intentions if I can't show my face because I'm wearing a mask because of COVID-19? How do I communicate that I'm nonviolent to women?
Well, when I am in public, I always airdrop photos of my face to the females who are present. And I loudly announce to them that I am doing it for their comfort and that I am not legally required to do so.
Okay, so that's a great answer there. So if you're going to be in public with a female, right, and you're worried about you're communicating your nonviolent intentions, you can airdrop, right, photographs of your face to the females and announce to them that you're doing it for comfort and that it's not like a legal obligation. You're doing it because you're legally not required to do that. Is that right, Dykk?
That's exactly right, Richard.
Okay, well, that's great advice for everyone out there looking for a partner. But do you have any other tips for making a female feel at ease even more?
For sure, Richard. Bunk beds are fashionable, functional, fun, and most importantly, non-threatening to women of the opposite sex. It is a great way to gain the trust of a female friend or female co-worker that is visiting your home. It communicates your non-violent intentions and helps to set them at ease because it's their decision to sleep with you for sex or to sleep in the spare bunk if it comes up.
Okay, well, you mentioned female friends and female coworkers, but what other ways are good for meeting females?
There are many telephone apps that can help you to meet females. For example, Instagram is a telephone app to closely and legally admire the bodies of females. So there are many great ways to legally view and contact females using telephone apps. So you can be very creative with it.
Okay. So there it is, everybody. Like, if you're wondering what you can do to try and make a woman feel at ease, okay, just to recap here, you want to try and lower your testosterone levels, okay? You want to keep that T low. You want to get that T real low. You want to get that T low. Isn't that right, Dykk? You want to get that T real low. You want to get that T right low, down to the ground, so you're non-threatening, okay? And bunk beds, okay? So bunk beds are also another great option, as well as reaching out on telephone apps such as Instagram. Well, there it is. So I got to thank you, Dykk, for calling in and sharing some of this insight with us. We're very grateful for that. And I'd like to have you on the show again. Maybe I can, because now I'm dating. I'm doing a lot more dating now, because I'm trying to find Miss Right. And maybe we can bring you back on the show, and I can tell you a little bit more about my dates and help me to find love.
You know, Richard, that I am a very busy man, but I thoroughly enjoyed our conversation, and I am sure that we can make something work.
Thank you so much, Dykk, for calling. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Dykk Schyttman. Now, if you're just joining the program and you missed our interview, you could also watch the show in the archives, but I can kind of summarize it. Dykk is a little bit, he speaks a little bit slow, and that's okay. He had an accident when he was younger, and you have to be kind of very, very patient with Dykk. Okay? But if you're wondering what type of things you can do, is that you can get bunk beds. Okay? It's a good way to communicate your nonviolent intentions to women and get them to trust you. That's an important one there. Okay? If you're meeting somebody for a date, you're going to want to do it in a public place, okay? So that she can't make any mistakes, and she owns her own mistakes. You're going to want to drive them to and from the date. So that way, when you pick them up, you just meet them, you know where they live, so you can drive them home, just in case anything violent were to happen. And lastly, there are telephone apps that help with dating. Okay, so you're going to want to download those apps because Instagram is an app that allows you to legally and closely admire the bodies of females. So I just want to thank Dykk Schyttman for his advice, and we look forward to hearing from you in the future. Now we're going to take a quick short break, and we'll be back with the final segment of our show, including Kidz Kabin and some more of your phone calls. We'll be right back after this short break.
glorious day. I'm Councilwoman Dr. Renee Baskerville, and I'm very excited to share this news with you. Once again, the Township of Montclair will be partnering with City Green Veggie Mobile Truck. We'll be coming into the south end of Montclair to the Community Saving Bank parking lot located at 323 Orange Road to bring fresh fruits and vegetables, flowers, honey, eggs, and other opportunities to the Township of Montclair. We're so excited to join our partners, Hackensack Meridian Mountainside Healthcare, along with the Partners for Health. Partners for Health do so many things in our township to make sure that we're all
Be certain to follow the immunization schedule for your age for specific recommended vaccinations.
Who can I talk to for more information?
For more information, talk to your doctor about recommended vaccinations for yourself and your family. You can also call the Montclair Department of Health for more information on immunizations or attend one of our immunization clinics on the first and third Monday of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. If traveling, be sure to check with your provider for recommended vaccinations.
Thanks, Rob, for the valuable information.
Thanks for having me.
Hello, caller. You're live on the program. We're up to 800. Chat. We're up to 800.
The camera's off and the brother's out of it.
Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome back. Welcome back to the program. So good to have you here. And if you're just joining the show, you just missed our interview with our Montclair dating expert, Dykk Schyttman. Okay, so if you missed out, that's okay. You can always go back and rewatch it from on the archives, or you can order a copy of today's show on VHS. Now, all right, let's get right to our next section of the show, which everybody's probably been waiting for. A little something called
Kidz Kabin.
Called the Kidz Kabin. Kidz Kabin. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the Kidz Kabin is, what the Kidz Kabin is, it's just a short moment that we take out of our day to recognize some of the contributions in our community by the kids. Now, some of them may seem little or small, or maybe not that, significant to you, but they mean a lot to us. Okay? And we just take a moment out of the day to appreciate the things that the kids do for us. All right, so I present to you the Kidz Kabin.
Kidz Kabin.
Okay. Get that loader right up. So, taking a look here at some of the acknowledgments we'd like to make. Well, this one doesn't have a kid per se, but maybe a kid at heart. And we'd like to wish a happy birthday to Alexander, sitting in the chair there with the paper, who's turning 70 years old. and says that he's still a kid at heart. And that's, I guess, his, it's Alexander there is, I guess he's posing with his wife and friend. Happy birthday, Alexander. Okay, in this one here, we have a happy birthday wish going out to James and Carrie. James and Carrie, I guess his girlfriend Carrie is having a very happy birthday to you both. It's cute, very, very cute couple. And we have another announcement here. Ring the bell. Chad, ring the bell. They've tied the knot. This is Henry marrying his wife, Jacob. Okay, that's a bit of an unusual name for a female there, but Henry and Jacob tying the knot here. All of us here at Montclair Public Access and the Arc wish you guys many years of happiness. And just as a bit of a piece of creative feedback, Henry, you're going to want to probably wear some dress shoes, because the camera can still see your shoes. Okay. All right. Well, this one comes in from Jackson. I'm sorry. This is Jackson's birthday party, photographed by his parents here. So I guess Jackson had a birthday, a Minions, that's what that is, a Minions themed birthday party. And you can see he's got the banners up, and he's got the Minions on the table, and it looks like it was a great party. I can imagine how excited little Jackson must have been to see the super cool birthday party here. Okay. And then we also have a happy birthday going out to Owen, who's turning 9 years old. Happy birthday, Owen. And he's wearing his a yellow shirt there that says Swag. He's wearing a Swag shirt. So that's super cool too, that he's looking great in your Swag. All right. Look at this threesome. It's a good looking threesome, I gotta say. And this is happy birthday to Joseph. And well, you should probably next time write the names, girls. You didn't write your names on here. I know it's Joseph's birthday, but next time make sure to write everybody's names, because I can't say who you your names now. But I see you've got some really good looking smiles and those good teeth. Some teeth there. Threesome. Next. Happy birthday goes out to Levi. Levi, very happy birthday. Levi's turning 10 years old here, and he's wearing that blue shirt, and he's got a birthday cake, and he's there with his friend Mateo, as they're celebrating their the birthday together, and I see you've got like a couple of bottles on the stove. Maybe it's like a juice or something, salt or something like that. And that picture back there of a beautiful beach, which looks like it's probably in Florida. And that's really good. Okay, this one comes in from Carter, and he's got that dream catcher on the wall. Maybe he's related to Leroy. Maybe that's Leroy's brother, and he's got a shirt that says, "When I dip, you dip. When I did, you did, we did." And he's wearing a shirt like that. He's got a... Okay, well, happy birthday, Carter. Just like to say Migwich. Julia is turning 4 years old, and she looks like she's pretty unimpressed with traffic, I gotta say. Happy birthday, Julia. This one comes in from Luke, who's also having a birthday, and he has his, looks like he's dyeing his hair there to match his sport coat. He's wearing a sport coat, and it matches his hair. That's super cool. I'm glad that you had some fun with it on your birthday. This one comes in from Isaac, who wants to be a pastor when he grows up. Would you believe it, Chad? Chad, he's saying he wants to be a pastor. And he's got his hand up like that, and he's got that cross. Wow. Well, you know what, Isaac? I'm going to encourage you to stick with it. You know what I mean? The Bible can take you places. It can take you anywhere around the world. Just look at me, right? Like, I have my own church, my own Bible, my own congregation. Anything is possible, Isaac. Just stick with it. Don't let anyone bring you down, okay? We have a happy birthday going out to Gabriel. Gabriel is wearing a dinner coat there, and it looks like he's picking up his date from her home. He's already following the tips there by Dykk Schyttman earlier today. He was talking a little bit about dating and internet dating, and how you should always pick up your date from her home so you know where they live, so you can drive them back in case anything violent were to happen. You can take care of them. And that's clearly what he's doing here. So Gabriel knows. He knows what's up. Okay, and lastly, this one okay. All right, and and that concludes the birthday and congratulations shout-outs on the Kidz Kabin. But let's take a look at some of the artwork that has come in. We've got our bags have been, our box is just crammed full with art this show. Our last show was a little dry on art, but let me tell you, this show, we've definitely got a lot here. Okay, so this one comes in from Joey, age 8, and it's done with a pencil crayon or markers, and you could see here that it's a picture of Richard wrestling Dad, and then you could see Richard there, and he's got Dad in a chokehold there, and he's got him in a hold from. Yeah, that's always great there. Thank you, Joey, age 8. So creative. Curtis, age 6. Richard teaches about the body. And I guess it's Richard and Casey, and he's showing the okay. Next one, please. Next. Okay, Fred, age 13, submits this one from Nebraska, and it's a photograph of Richard, and he's handing over the vegetables, I guess, to Mommy there from the Veggie Mobile truck. And that's really cool. That's really cool. Oh, this one's sideways here. Nick, age 7, and he writes, Peanut Richard. That's a picture of Richard if he was a peanut. That's so creative, Nick. Thank you for submitting that. Okay. This next one here says, please, I love Richard God. This one comes in from Todd, age 5. And it's a picture of Richard, and he's got the vest and the hair and the glasses. And it's a picture of Richard and God hanging out together in the park. Oh, it's another. Oh, this is pretty. It's got some words on here. I'm sorry, Richard. Please forgive me for my video game purchase. You are a sinner. Get off my ark. And I guess, yeah. I've not tried to hide it. I don't have a lot of respect for computer games. I think that they're kind of gateway activities. So I guess that's kind of like a picture of that. And he's got like a brown man there talking to Richard about video games. Whoa! Well, the weather outside is weather. And it's a picture of a snowman. And he's got a corncob pipe and he's got that hat there. And it's a drawing of a snowman. And this one comes in from Eric, age 6. So creative. Okay, and this one comes in from Angela, who's drawing an angel. So beautiful. Look at that angel. She's got the halo and the wings. She's holding that candle. So great. Thank you for that, Angela. And I think this is and another snowman, and he's inside of a wreath. And I guess it's like a Christmas one. It's like a Christmas scene. And thank you for that one. And last, okay. Now, that was the Kidz Kabin. Just want to thank all of the kids who sent that in, those drawings in. And they were really good. Okay, thank you. Now, we're going to open up our phone lines for one last section of the show, one last segment of the show. Before we do, let's take a short minute here to read some of the faxes that have come in over the last section. Okay. Like this one here from a Dirty Dog who says, "Hi Richard, have a little fact for you. Did you know that bananas are good for your memory? My uncle put one in my A 45 years Okay, or, I mean, this one here from Dave S., who says, Jesus, my love, I'll be loving you a long time. Whatever I may ask, you give me one more time. You're my number one. Your love is sweet as cream. Your love is sweet as sugar. What would I do without your love? My one true love. Type one true love. And he drew a picture of a D on there. Comes from a man of the name Dave S. All right, this one comes in from Zanba. It says, Dear Richard, I was about to order 18 of the ARC mugs for my local church community members, but I noticed there was a logo on the bottom of your mug. I did research, Richard. The logo, this is the logo of the cheap Chinese brand. That is not what that is. These are all made in United States, okay? All in United States. And I don't appreciate you saying those types of lies, photoshopping that to be like that. Okay? Get out of here with it. Get out. Get out of here with that. This comes in from Judy Stroyer, who says, Greeting, Richard, from Cabbagetown. That's in I believe, in Toronto, Canada. So glad you're staying hard online in the new year. I moved here from the US recently and I hate it. Canadians are basically just discount Americans. How do Canadians like yourself deal with it? Well, I'm not Canadian. I'm actually an American man. And, well, I think a lot of people like Canadians. I think they've got some good, that was not on the picture. That was somebody had spilt a drink. Okay. Somebody had spilt a drink on that picture. So, okay, moving along here. Man of the name Jack says, Hello, Richard. I would just like to say that I have read the Neon Bible from cover to cover, and it has made me a very hard man. So hard, in fact, that I want to join the CMMA so I can take you down with my special move. Workout picture below. Well, maybe he's doing some curls or some hammer raises or something like that. It doesn't need to be something bad. Doesn't have to be something bad. Okay? All right. This one comes in from CNN, who says, top breaking news on CNN. I'm Anderson Cooper. Tonight's top story, local Jesus lover, Richard Burnish, was caught molesting his neighbor's kid, Stan. The police are now hunting, yeah, right. The police are now, that's, okay, well, clearly somebody's making, okay. We're going to do one last one. We're going to do one last one, and then we're going to open up those lines. We're going to do one last one. Willie B. Hardigan says, Glorious day, Richard. Well, I warned her I didn't want spaghetti again. She overcooked the noodles. The sauce was probably just from a jar. No garlic bread for me to dip? Unacceptable. I'm sorry it had to come to this. Richard, forgive me. And it's a picture of a man, and he's got a okay. Well, okay, let's open up those lines. Let's open up those lines and Let's open up those lines and take some more calls. This is going to be the final segment of the night here. Okay, we only have room for a few more calls. So if you're going to want to call in, you're going to want to call in now. Chad, open them up. The prayer line 1-909-345-6434. You're going to want to call in. Okay, let's hop over to our next caller. Welcome to the program. You're live on the Arc on Montclair Public Access, caller. Welcome to the show. Caller? Ooh. Okay. Well, we're having some problems with our phone line here. Let's just... We're having some problem with our phone lines here, Chad. Okay, let's go to our next call there on line 9. Hello, caller, and welcome to the show.
Oh, hey, Richard. How's it going?
Oh, doing fantastic here. We're taking calls. We're singing songs. I don't know if you happened to see, we had we had Dykk Schyttman, dating expert earlier, giving dating advice. It's been a fantastic show. It's been really great.
Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, I saw Dykk Schyttman on, and you had some great tips.
Well, he definitely knows how to make a woman feel at ease. And that's good advice for all of us.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What can I help you with? What can I help you with?
Well, just flipping around on the channels and lucky enough to catch your show tonight. And, you know, I was thinking about a couple things and one thing led to another. And I wrote a song for you and your show.
You wrote a song?
Yes, I wrote a song.
Well, I got to say, I'd love to hear it.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Brian. What's the name of the song?
This one's called Whisking in the Breeze.
Okay, this is Whisking in the Breeze by Brian. Go ahead, Brian. Take it away for the first time.
All right. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Brian.
How many roads must the pastor pave so he can show others the way? How many times does he bless the world and show us it's a glorious day? But how many times does the caller get through with rough talk that is not turned away? All he ever does is blame it all on Chad. All he does is blame it all on Chad. How many times has the volume been low and nobody watching could hear? How many times has he thought it was off and cursing is all we got in our ears? Yes, how many times does he glare at the guy? That poor man must cower in fear. All he ever does is blame it all on Chad. All he does is blame it all on Chad. How many drinks must a man consume before he send somebody on a run. How many beers must a man drink down before he'll admit what he's done? Yes, how many empty bottles must I see of absolute not one? All he ever does is blame it all on Chad. All he does is blame it all on Chad.
Well, Brian, I can hear that you're done the song. And I know you didn't ask for my opinion, but I'm going to give it to you. The lyrics of that song suggest that I'm just blaming problems of the show on Chad.
Okay.
Well, it's not okay. I mean, like, you're calling me up pretending to be...
You see, Chad, I told you he wasn't going to like it.
You're calling up pretending to be my friend, right? You're saying, "Hi, I'm a fan of the show and I'm watching the show." And then you call up the show and you're going to insult me and say that, "Oh, all this guy does is blame Chad for all the problems."
Well, I got to tell you, Richard, Chad phoned me up and he actually came up with the lyrics for me. He told me to do the song. So I can't take the blame for this one.
Well, I got to say,
I told
it's
you
easy.
You wasn't going to like the lyrics, Chad.
It's easy to because when you're like, you know what? Chad is not on the camera. Chad is over there sitting by his computers and he's surrounded by a bunch of monitors and he's doing yo-yo because he's always doing yo-yo while he's doing the show. And that's probably why all of the print here doesn't work and the calls get double penetrated because he's doing yo-yo all the time. So I'm sorry, if you think that I'm just blaming him all the time. But the fact is, Brian, is that he's constantly dropping the ball. The whole reason that this show gets any viewers is because I'm sitting in this chair, and I'm helping people and I'm offering advice. And it's because of if my name wasn't on the show, there'd be 7 people here. You hear what I'm saying, Brian? 7 people. So I'm taking it as a bit of no, hold on, Brian. It's a bit of a slap in the face for you to call up here and say that you're just blaming Chad. You're just blaming Chad. And then you're going to be listen, Brian. I'm glad you're a first-time caller because I don't want to ever hear from you again. I never heard from you before, and I don't want to hear from you now. That song was trash, and you're trash. You're a trash person.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Again, I got to blame it on Chad. He's the one that told me to do it, so no hard feelings, Richard. No hard feelings.
Well, you know what? If you were like...
You okay?
There's a boat, and I'll bring you there. It can take a load, so we'll fill it in the red. It'll float from the town of Montclair. The season will be there for a ride. Book your seats, sit by Richard's side. If you're feeling hard, then you'll catch his eye. But beware of Leroy Sinclair. He just wants to fierce tonight. Whoa. It looks like his dream is rising. How can they say it's all fake? Nothing wrong with his devotion. It's just faith. I can feel his love inside me. How can they say it's all fake? He doesn't have a magic potion. It's just faith. shoulders down. Richard will laugh as he stands at the brow. For your sins, you should donate now. Will you put your faith on the line? When we reach Richard's chosen land, everyone will have a neon Bible to hand. Then we'll dance as we drink that scream, and everything will be alright. It looks like a stream is rising. How can they say it's so fake? Nothing wrong with his devotion. It's just fake. Got the feelings love inside me. How can they say it's so fake? He doesn't have a magic potion. It's just fake.
The F is for friends. On this glorious day, A is for art. Won't lead you astray. T is for town. Of the name of Montclair. H is for Holy Spirit.
It looks like the street is rising. How can they say it's so fake? Nothing wrong with his devotion. It's just fake. I can feel his love inside me. How can they say it's so fake? He doesn't have a magic potion. It's just fake.
Richard, you kicked my dog and you owe me money.
What the fuck is happening?
Richard, you bumper. This Canadian weed. This Canadian weed. All that you're hearing is just the pure Canadian weed, dude.
What?
Richard, my Prius got a big old dent.
What?
Right smack dab in the middle of my bumper.
Hello?
Hello, Richard. Ass cheek slaps, Richard. I need my ass cheek slaps. Richard, I'm distraught.
Come on down to Dandyland. We got
Hey, now look here, fella.
we got free rides. We got a curry house. We got a curry house. Come to Dandyland. If you want some free rides, come on down. We got funny girls. We got a bunch of. You can take your shit anywhere. I don't mind. You can do it. Don't worry about me. I'm having fun.
Richard, you're gonna face legal charges for the $825,000 bones you owe me.
Come on down to Dandyland. We got rides. Season pass. They're being sold now. If you wanna have them right now, just come on down and get them. We got all that kind of
stuff. We are sorry, but the show has ended. Goodbye.
And I'm streaming for an hour. And when I feel like shutting down, when these people need my help, I need something to get me through. I pray for my brother. I pray for the show. I pray for the future of my long lost son. I pray for the viewers. I pray for the art. I pray Jesus loves me, and I pray he will come.
Now I'll read you this prayer of the name of Montclair. Every time you feel that your life isn't fair, just know that God is upstairs. He doesn't care if you're a baseball star or a millionaire. He believes that you are the world's most valuable player.
When the camera's off and the brother's out of ink, the lights go dark and I find myself alone. I pray